Ortiz Boulevard here at SiGMA Asia, and with me right now is of course Joe Pisano of Jade Group. Joe, thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure. Always great to be at SiGMA events.
We're always happy to have you. Of course, Joe, you have years of experience in the gaming industry, having worked on 4 different continents, right? So how would you describe the developments of the gaming sector in Asia?
Well, I think the biggest development has been here in the Philippines. If we go back 30 years, there was only really 3 casinos in all of Asia, and that was Lisboa and Genting and some of the early 𝐂𝐭 casinos here in the Philippines. Since then, we can see here in Manila, the integrated resorts building. We've seen the growth in Macau, the growth in Singapore. The most diversity in gaming has been here in the Philippines. We have online remote slots, integrated resorts, VIP clubs, bingo across the country, specialty games. It's probably the most gaming diverse market in all of Asia.
It really is, the Philippines really a gaming hub in the region. So what do you think are the trends or innovations that we need to know right now?
I think where we're at today with the current situation in the Philippines, AML is going to take a very important role. We need to get out of the AML grey list to drive the industry further. And part of that will probably be cashless gaming. Cashless will enhance AML and KYC. And we see some other innovations as far as microgaming with opinion betting. We can see the streaming of live slot machines. We see some hubs here in the Philippines. And they appear to be very successful now. And the next big thing here is to stamp out illegal gambling. It's affecting the country, it affects the community, and we need to get rid of illegal gambling.
Right. So, Joe, let's talk about Jade Group, your company, which you founded in 2009. 15 amazing years in the business. What were the biggest achievements and maybe, highlights of the journey?
Really, the biggest achievement's been able to employ people. That is the biggest achievement of the company. So, even though it's been 15 years, I feel we're still in startup mode because we're always evolving. We started as a land-based distributor. We're now moved more towards the digital with sports betting. Later this year, we'll include RNG games. We're looking at some specialty games. And we have expanded also out of Philippines into Sri Lanka. We're now live with fantasy cricket, which now runs in Sri Lanka and India. We're licensed sportsbook in Sri Lanka. And we've just been awarded by the Board of Investment of Sri Lanka a facility to be a slot machine remote hub. So, and that's in line with other things that are happening in that market. I mean, we read about City of Dreams moving into that market about a month ago. They should open there this year. So we're seeing development here in the Philippines, and we're seeing it over in South Asia as well.
All right. Well, Joe, you mentioned about the sports betting. What's your update about Jade Sport? Jade Sports Bet, because in late May, it was ordered to pause operations.
Yeah, we paused. We were one of the early licensees. So when we started, we had a security bond of 15 million. We need to update that to 25, and now we're in the process of raising the other 10 million to update it, and we should be back online very soon.
All right, we're excited for that. We'll look forward to that. Well, Joe, my last question would be, what's your outlook for the gaming industry in Asia?
If we look at Philippines first, I think Philippines will be the second largest market in Asia, probably by mid next year. We're going to see a lot more regional growth, I think, here in Philippines. The current PAGCOR administration are very open. It's been through PAGCOR's support that the industry's been able to thrive over the past 2 years. And we can see a lot more development here. We'll see for other parts of Asia, I think Macau will remain level. We won't see a lot more growth there. I think the next big growth market will be the Sri Lanka market, because they're similar to Macau. They're next to a very large population. So that market's going to grow tremendously over the next few years.
All right, definitely exciting times ahead for Asia and the whole region. Joe Pisano of Jade Group, thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure. It's always good to have SiGMA's done such a great job in this market. I know last year there was 16,000 people at this event. I think we'll exceed that this year. Last night at the awards, the room was packed. Really, there wasn't enough tables for all the people that were there. The Global Gaming Awards are today, and we'll see the same again. So it's good. It's great that SiGMA has embraced Philippines and helped the economy here by hosting these events here.
And we're happy to be here as well. Again, Joe Pisano of Jade Group, thank you so much.
Thank you.